All right, what's up, guys? It's episode 8 of the Dimes and Dubs Podcast. Today is going to be Champs, Chaos, and Cannabis conversations. Plus, we'll talk about some other bullshit. We're going to mention our 7 C's, which is what this episode is sponsored by. Is the 7 C's, which are our full spectrum product. We'll get more into that later. But as always, my name's Saunders.
Jaden.
What's up? You know, me, Drew.
Joel.
So what's been going on since the last podcast? I know you two were on the last podcast, the uncensored version. I'm sure some of you watched that shit and was like, what the fuck? But what's been going on since then? I know you guys just went to Champs.
Yeah. We went to CHAMPS Fort Lauderdale. I would say it was a pretty good time. It was solid. It was lit. It was dope. I got to meet a lot of my folks, a lot of my customers and clients that I've been working with. And, same for you guys. I got to meet a lot of y'all folks. And, it was turned, right? It was lit.
Yeah.
7 C's was there, of course. That's the shit that's popping. Like, that's it right now. So, yeah.
And this was your first trade show and first Champs. What did you take away from it?
That shit was fire. Like, to go somewhere to see, like, everybody like-minded, how you are in this industry together and just kind of just vibing and seeing what's new and seeing what's out and things like that. There's always somebody to talk to about something. You know, there's tons of different people there. Like Jaden was saying with the 7 C's, huge hit, it's that new product that everyone's looking for. So it's giant talking thing. Everyone had questions and stuff. As for my first trade show, it was fire. You know what I mean? Like, it's fun to get to see the other side of the industry. So, had fun.
So what was your favorite part of the trade show, Jaden?
Oh, my favorite?
The favorite part of Champs. Like, a huge shout out to Champs. One of the most awesome, events that we'll go to every year. It's fucking always fire. So, huge shout out to them. But yeah, what was your favorite part of the show, you think?
Favorite part? I would say...
Well, favorite part for you, and then what's the coolest thing you've seen? Because I already know what this guy did. Like,
well, I would say my favorite, like, not to sound cliche or, corny or anything like that, but it really was seeing, like, a lot of my customers and my clients. Like, some of these folks I've been talking to for freaking months, almost a year, you know what I mean? And I've never met them in person, but we've been doing business together online for, it feels like forever. So finally putting, name to the face is very, like, dope.
Go into that more. Like, what's the different feeling that you get from when you get to connect with one of your customers over the phone versus when you get to actually go to one of these trade shows and meet that person in person, like actually meet them and go face to face? Because I know on the phone sometimes you get a perception of someone and you think they look a certain way and you think they're this way or that way, but then when you meet them in real life, it's God. It's so much of a different experience. How do you think about that?
Yeah, it's dope, bro. Because again, you talk to these folks over the phone. It's they get thousands of phone calls. Yeah, I mean, think about how many phone calls you get in a daily basis. So, establishing like a cool business relationship and then meeting them in person. I mean, it turns into more than just business. Now it's like, all right, bro, like, what's good? Like, now you my homie, or we could probably kick it, talk about a lot of stuff, and it's different, bro. So I do appreciate it. I do, again, appreciate everybody I met. But yeah, like the trade show aspect, I would say that was my favorite part. Like talking to my folks, like it felt like everybody I spoke to was like, it was a party, bro. What's so funny?
Oh, he was like sitting
his face.
It sounded crazy. When you called me, it sounded crazy.
No, facts. And that's another, Joe, I know you, I got you, but like, that's another thing. Being able to go to like these places with, my homies or people that I work with that you kind of turn into like real friendship or whatever. Like that shit means something. Like you're traveling with your friends at that point. You know what I mean? So
it's always a dope experience. Even like the airport, on the planes and shit, like you start seeing the other side. And that's what it's a gift for all of us here to be able to go to these trade shows and actually go out on the road and meet these shops, face to face and things like that, because we do get taken out of the ordinary environment and we get to see the other side of ourselves as well on the outside of business. And for me, at least, with everyone that's on our team, like I have found that common connection with them that I would be able to fuck with them outside of work. And that's super cool. And that's the same thing you get from your shops. Like,
yeah.
And that's what's cool about this too, is if you think about it, like everyone in their own hometown that's watching this right now, you go to your favorite shop and you talk to the guy behind the corner. I mean, the counter there, and you build a relationship with them, and then having hundreds and hundreds of those types of people in one building, it's actually a crazy environment to get into. So I mean, all the shops I know we've met in the past, all the owners are super dope, super cool people. So I'm sure their clients are just as super cool and dope. And we just appreciate all of that.
Yeah. I want to be able to do more shows like that with everybody, like my friend. I want to see Joe out there. I think that
for
would be
sure.
fire, or Ken, or everybody in this bill. Like, I think it'll be something dope.
Imagine everybody at STNR going.
Takeover, honestly.
Nah,
A
facts.
full-on takeover.
When there's a show of a big amount of reps, it's always pretty fun because there's friendly competition, and then there's also helping each other out because it does get really super busy at these conventions. I'm sure you'll see clips and whatnot of some of the footage from it, but some of you might not get the actual picture of how busy these things get. Like you're in a arena style building, and there's just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of other brands that are just all set up, and then you've got the dopest, coolest people that come through these spots, and it's a party. It's a 9-hour party, and you just so happen to be working. So it's pretty dope. Now, for this guy, this was your first show, as we mentioned earlier. What was your highlight, you think, of the show?
Definitely kind of what you just touched on, like meeting the people I talked to over the phone.
Sorry, bro.
let me time
Gay
out.
sweater.
No, let me time out real quick.
Real quick,
Because I'm gonna make one thing. I'm the one that stirs the pot. I have not said shit this whole thing.
You didn't say something.
And homies over here like,
No, I haven't said pause in a week at least.
All right, so go ahead. What was your biggest thing?
So, definitely kind of what Saunders was touching on. Like,
that's awesome. Let's move on. No.
You go repeat it.
But yeah, like getting to meet people that you talk to over the phone, it's definitely a different vibe when they get to see your actual, person there. Granted, we have like the Instagrams and stuff, but it never does it justice when you're in person and you're actually having that conversation about like, hey, what do you do in your life and things like that, and what do you like to do, and you make that connection, and then becomes an actual, good business relationship rather than, calling in and then buying something and then you talk to them next month. You actually get to have a good conversation and ask about their family and get to know more about their life, and it's just a human connection that's fire about it, in my opinion.
And then, you meet your shops, you meet all your clientels, and you meet new people as well. But sometimes you run into, celebrities and stuff. Then he ran into someone, and he was happy. So tell us about that.
So, if you're familiar with MTV, you're familiar with like skating and things like that. I got to meet Bam. He's one of the members of Jackass. So Steve-O, Knoxville, all them guys. Bam was there doing a skate competition. Literally just showed up, and like Saunders was saying, celebrities. I did get to meet Bam, take a picture with him. It was cool. We're from the same place, PA, all that good stuff.
So, Joel, you didn't get to go to this show. You'll get to go to some in the future, but first time on the podcast, right?
Yeah.
Introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself. How you came to be a STNR and killing it, by the way. One of our top up and rising fucking sales reps. He might be a little humble with it, but he's a fucking monster.
I appreciate it.
Honestly, he's a good guy.
Man, honestly, I would say this job fell to me very randomly. Like, it was so unplanned. I was in North Carolina, also doing sales. Ended up coming back to Florida to deal with some family stuff, and I guess I applied to this job without even knowing. I got a phone call actually from Jaden. I'll never forget. He called me. He introduced himself. He told me a little about everything. I was still a little confused on what it was.
Were you high?
I'm kind of always high. So, I feel like so I was definitely a little high. Yeah. He called me. He was explaining it, and I think I asked him like, "Is this a smoke shop? Like, what is this?" Like, and he was just like, "Oh, like nah." Like he was explaining it, and obviously I know what B2B sales is, all that stuff. So, originally I didn't really I did plan on showing up to my interview, but in the back of my head I was kind of like, I don't even know what this shit is. Like,
you thought it was like bullshit?
Yeah, I just didn't know what the fuck it was. So then I remember the day came closer, and I still was in North Carolina. So I just was like, damn, I'm not gonna be able to make it. So then he's like, oh, can you do a phone interview? I was like, shit, yeah, why not? And they ended up FaceTiming me. We got on the FaceTime, and it was EJ, Jaden, and I want to say Alex, right?
Was it Jordan?
I want to say it was Alex or Jordan.
Yeah, I want to say it was Alex. I don't know. It was,
Or Tommy.
Nah.
Like, there is no Tommy.
I give you
yeah,
props.
nah, it was definitely Alex.
What?
Got on the phone. I'm not gonna lie. The interview was probably
Doing a
like
FaceTime interview.
3 minutes. Like it was so quick.
Yours was
They
on
asked
phone.
me just
Yeah,
very
like-
simple like
I have to see it.
what they felt like my strengths were, what they felt like my biggest weaknesses were. I explained it. They, I guess, liked what they heard. They told me they would give me a call back in a few days. And I remember seeing Saunders like walk by, and they were all like turning to him, like looking at him, and then just like, and then I was just like, okay. So I hung up the phone, and then literally like 30 seconds later, like not even like I don't even think it was 30 seconds. It might have been like 10, 20 seconds. Like Jaden calls me right back. He's like, yeah, bro. So you got the job. Can you make it here on like I think it was like was it a Monday?
It was the day after.
It was Tuesday.
The day,
Tuesday.
the day
Day
after
after Memorial Day. Yeah. So I remember I had like an issue with my car this day. It was a long morning for me, and I ended up pulling up. I kind of got here a little late. People that know me in real life know I'm kind of like always late.
I was about to
So
say. He said on time. I was about to.
I thought you were going that route. You're
I've been
like,
trying to be on time, but I'm always late a lot.
It happens, bro.
Oh, yo, this mother, yeah, this fucking dude.
bro.
I do
No, it
remember.
doesn't.
I do remember
It
when I
doesn't
walked in.
Bro,
I was so confused because like the front of it, like kind of. Well, let me not drop this. Let me not drop the spot on what our spot looks like. I can't go into all that. But they told me where to go. I came into the office, and I remember looking at my phone and Jaden texted me, and he was like, "Yo, you still pulling up, bruh?" Like,
I do remember that.
he thinks like he thought I wasn't gonna show up or something. So I get here, and then the rest is history. The rest is history, honestly.
Yeah.
But it's been a great experience. I'll say everybody here has made me obviously think about life a lot of different ways. Everybody's been super helpful, super fun. What we do here is very fun. It's also very good and helpful. We help a lot of people. We do a lot for people, so it's fun being here. I'll say that for sure.
So we've spoken, a lot about the environment and what we do here inside of STNR. Being one of the newer members and first time on the podcast, how would you describe the audience how it is to work inside of STNR?
You can't. You honestly can't describe it. It's one of those things where it's like if I were to explain my job to you,
Like an ash.
if I were to explain my job to you, you wouldn't even believe it. Like when I try to tell my friends what I do for a living, obviously I don't tell them all the mental stress and all the hard work that I put into it. They just hear the fun parts of it. But when I tell them what I do, they don't believe it. They still don't wrap their heads around it. I still tell Bailey, you need to mic us up. Like we need a day in the life of an STNR rep, so you can really see how this stuff goes. I have the pleasure of sitting next to Ken, who's the funniest person I think in this office, without even trying to be. He's also a monster at what he does.
Fucking demon.
I think a day in the life would be crazy because you get to see the inside of the office, but you can't explain this shit. The shit we do here is literally unexplainable.
It's a curveball.
But we make a lot of fucking money, and we're very good at what we do. So we don't have to explain it. We kind of just come in here, do our jobs, have fun, and our shops are grateful for us. We're grateful for them. So that's how it goes at the end of the day.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Well, officially, you've been here for quite some time, but welcome to STNR. You've been nothing but a fucking monster since you've gotten on the phone. Everyone that deals directly with Joel, I know they're overjoyed with being able to have someone that's so thorough as him. So, huge shout out to you for coming in like a monster and doing your thing.
Facts.
So as we mentioned in the beginning, this episode is brought to you by 7 C's, which is a new full spectrum kratom product that we have. We're going to dive into that a little bit more here in a moment, but super fire right now. Any of your smoke shops that you go to get whatever products you get, if you're into this type of product, definitely check it out. If they don't have it, tell them about it. Ask them for it, and that way we can make sure we get it into the area for you. If you want to just try a single jar and get it sent to you, we can do that for you. Go to stnrcreations.com and just order it online. There's some discounts and fucking promos going on right now. Check it out. And then, like I said, let your smoke shops know. Let them know to call one of these 3 monsters, and then you will get it in there for you on a regular. But we'll get into it more in a little bit. Let's see. Do you guys want to just ask random questions real quick? Because that was the thing we were going to do. Is anybody here can ask anyone else on this podcast or even in the audience?
I got a question.
A single question.
I got a question.
And you have to answer it. And none of this super thinking shit, because then I know you're lying.
Well, everyone knows I'm fucking impulse answer, so.
All right, I got a question for both of you guys.
For both, there's 3 of us.
No, but,
Yo, can I hit this now?
These two? These two, okay.
The 2 white guys?
Yeah, the 2 white
Can I get
guys?
the lighter too?
I feel like this is a loaded question.
Yeah, just set it all down here. Just tap that.
Appreciate it.
Whoa.
Appreciate that.
I mean, it's with Joe, bro. He kind of dibs it. He's
Nah,
gonna snag his
It's all
blunt.
good, bro.
Saunders don't smoke.
No, we get down
No,
over
he
here.
said
We smoke
12.
all day.
Oh, Joel's here.
No, you're good.
He's-
You're
All right,
you already have it.
I'm sorry, bro.
Good.
I mean, you were so eager to be
We
with
went.
What's the question?
All right, all
Wait, so reframe this.
Yeah, so I have a
Well,
question.
you have a question for us too.
Yes, sir.
Whoa.
All right. So,
False.
question is, who's the better Star Wars character? I wanted to.
Out of who?
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
wanted to know. I just had a question. You know, I know
In
you
my
had a question.
opinion?
No, I didn't ask the characters yet. That's that
Go
eager
ahead.
beat.
In my opinion, he said.
Oh, yeah, but based off the, like,
Look, no, he's like, we still.
That's what he's asking.
I'm gonna say, who's stronger?
I'm so
There we go,
excited.
there we go.
I'm so excited.
So Darth Vader, Anakin.
Anakin.
Is Anakin Darth Vader?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's,
Okay.
yeah, he's Anakin's a badass.
Fucking
However, he's self-entitled bitch.
Oh, okay.
Turns into Vader, which is
Why is he a self-entitled?
He's not.
No. But I didn't get to finish.
He's not so. Thank you, Joel. I say thank you.
Manipulation.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, he was
Have you-
manipulated. He was groomed as a little fucking kid. No, the same shit.
No, groomed.
Yeah.
He was groomed.
He was
He
groomed.
was like,
He
he
was-
was 14.
He was groomed.
That's kind of big.
Same shit happens today in America. There's fucking
what
kids
is
getting
fucking-
groomed like
Like
Anakin.
10. Anakin
Whoa.
was 10.
Anakin got groomed, bro.
By who? Padme?
By the Force.
Oh,
Palpatine. By Palpatine.
That was his fate, though. He would have died if he didn't.
Bro, if he would have
Okay,
just
so
stayed with
Padme-
Obi-Wan.
But if we're
and
gonna do this, we're gonna have to agree that when someone's talking, the other one shuts the fuck up.
Okay, we gotta even
All
get that on top. Like, what's the
So
topic?
what did you know? We had sorry out there, and you said that he's not an entitled bitch
I see.
because of this, because what he was groomed. Like you
No,
think
he's not
Do
entitled.
you think he acts the way he acts because he was groomed?
No, he acts the way he acts because he's got mental. He's fucked up in his head. Like,
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, no, but let's say that. Okay, so he's mentally fucked up,
right?
so that's why he is how he is. But if he is how he is, and what that is him being a little fucking bitch, he's still a little bitch. It doesn't mean he's intentionally trying to be a bitch. But if he's got a mental disorder or whatever the fuck it is,
No.
and it makes him a bitch, he's still a bitch.
Yeah, but he's got that. But he's also got fucking other people in his head telling him different things about.
Okay,
what
so
the
he's
fuck's
got
right.
schizophrenia.
No.
But
He's
in the-
got Palpatine on one side, his wife on another side, and Obi-Wan on another side with
Okay.
the Jedi Council.
It was more Yoda.
Okay, cool.
It
So
was the Jedi Council.
let's
more-
let's
it was
put
more
it in
Yoda.
relation.
Well, who listens to Yoda? Everybody.
That's true.
But let's just put it in relation because of what you're describing. So let's just take you for example.
What? No.
Okay, let's take Bill. There's
Okay.
no Bill, for example. He's got me fucking in his ear talking shit to him. He's got you in his ear talking shit to him. You got Joel manipulating him, make him do some random shit. You got Jaden fucking picking on him or whatever the fuck, causing him to then turn into a little bitch. Whose fault is it? Maybe it's ours. But at the end of the day, he's still a little bitch.
Well, you got to remember, he's got like life or death to deal with.
But
Not
he's
fucking.
I don't care what he's got going on in his life.
It's different.
But if the end result though, there's 2 boxes. Is this guy a little bitch or no? And you're gonna be like,
No, he's not.
But he's not a
He
little
will.
bitch.
He can fucking crush things at the thought of it. He's
You
not
don't
a
think
little
tough guys can be bitches?
bitch. He's not a bitch. He fought Obi-Wan Kenobi, his own like fucking pretty much.
Yeah,
brother.
and the whole
That's not
time
bitch.
whining
Like,
about it.
No, he didn't.
I'm fucking Anakin. You said I was a chosen.
Because
Why don't I
obviously-
have my power yet?
Because
Bitch,
if-
be patient, you fucking
No,
bitch.
if you watch the movie, you would know that he was clearly clouded by the dark side, so he didn't have clear thought on what the fuck was right and
So
wrong.
his unclear thoughts is what made him a bitch.
He's not a bitch. Why do you keep calling him a bitch? How is he a bitch? How does that?
I just explained 13
has nothing.
reasons.
That doesn't mean he's a bitch because.
So wasn't the question of who's stronger though? Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, see what he fucking does, dude?
no, what
Do
you
you,
said.
do you think Luke's a bitch? Some people think Luke's a bitch.
I don't like Luke at all.
I think Luke's a bitch. I agree.
Yeah, I don't like Luke.
I don't
I
like
don't
Luke
like
either.
the fucking that side at all. Like I like the dark side.
really?
Like
Yeah.
I fuck with the dark side. Like fuck fucking.
I feel like everybody on the dark
No,
side.
I fuck with the dark side too, but I fuck with all of Star Wars.
I like
Luke
Han
is a bitch.
Solo. Like Han Solo is a fucking space gangster, like just
Yeah.
going around doing his random shit. And then of course the entire dark side.
Wait, but Jaden, what's your question?
It's all good.
Who's
It's
stronger than
That
who?
was kind of cool.
Good try, Jaden. Jaden over here fucking.
I low-key forgot.
Wow.
No, you didn't. You had that shit all day long.
Who's
No,
stronger?
I didn't have it all day long. I got asked about this. Who's stronger?
Anakin, or you did go like, is Anakin a little bitch or something?
Was that the question? Is Anakin a little bitch?
No, I think I asked who's like. I think it got to that point.
All right, so who's stronger? Who or who?
It doesn't matter.
You said who's the
That
strongest in the
flesh
verse?
exploded in somewhere. We don't even know what the fuck.
Because you did.
No,
you
Yeah, what do you even?
So who would you say is the strongest in the verse?
Mm.
The strongest in
And I don't, okay, now, yeah, but are you talking about?
Straight movie.
Because this is where
No,
shit.
let's talk-
Yeah.
Oh,
We'll
so
talk-
that's
we'll-
All right.
movies?
See, so that's good clarification that you said that.
Let's talk straight movies, but we'll talk original and prequels.
Okay.
Mm.
So we won't get into the newer Disney shit.
So no series or nothing either?
Comic books.
Okay.
No.
So the
No
old
comics
school
either?
original before
the
the
original
fucking.
set.
No, but movies and comics, they go
We
hand
won't
in
go
hand.
comics
No,
because
Because the movies are
Comics-
written off the
no.
comics.
See how you be doing?
No, but the
Well,
movies
we-
are written off the comics.
All right, can we do this? Can we agree that we've all pretty much seen the Star Wars movies?
yeah, the original and prequels.
Now, I can tell you, I have not read a Star Wars comic book.
Okay,
Nerd.
Me either. I haven't either.
I haven't read a comic book, and I'm a nerd.
You're a fucking nerd.
Yeah, and you're a.
Alright.
You can't say that.
Uncensored. That
You
probably will
can't-
have to be fucking blocked out of.
Can't say
It was going so well too. Like this guy threw me off. I felt like I was like talking about product, like sounded fucking professional, and then
So is it like my turn or?
no, yeah, you can ask.
No, I mean, is it my turn to hit? Like,
Oh,
I don't know.
God.
Fuck that.
All right,
Well, I
so
want to
there's-
hear your answer. Who do you think is?
I mean, old school movies. I think Vader's a fucking G.
Well, that's Anakin.
So that's Anakin.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't mean he's not a little bitch.
He's not though.
Anakin died, and he became Vader.
Anakin didn't die. Anakin was thrown into whatever fucking Vader.
Well,
put in
if you
it.
ask Vader, he would tell you Anakin died.
Well, yeah, yeah.
And I
But
asked
Vader, but
Vader
Anakin really never died.
3 weeks ago when I was hanging out with Vader. So, yeah.
Well,
He's
you're
in your office right
Yeah,
now.
he's
Wait,
actually
you're
right
not-
now.
Go get that. You should put the fucking
Oh,
helmet on for the rest of the podcast.
Rest of the scene. That's just fucking leash shooting.
Oh my god.
I mean, I like Darth Maul. I'm not gonna lie.
Darth Maul is a fucking I love Darth
Now,
Maul.
Darth Maul's a little bitch.
What? I think Darth
Now
Maul.
I can explain. I love Darth Maul as one of my favorite characters, but homie can't get over the fact that he can't beat Obi-Wan. That's a bitch type
He
of
did
thing.
beat Obi-Wan though.
He didn't ever beat.
Oh no, my
he
bad.
never.
He beat Qui-Gon.
Yeah, he never beat Obi-Wan, so he kept.
But
He
it's
murked
2v1.
Yeah, but his
It's
whole
2v1.
no, dude,
He was giving belt.
dude,
ass.
he met Obi-Wan on Tatooine, and Obi-Wan
Nah, I've
murked
never
his shit.
seen Star Wars.
But that's what I'm
You started
saying.
it.
That's a bitch.
I know.
That's a bitch. You
What makes
can't-
that a bitch though?
He
That
can't get over.
it?
First of all, he takes orders.
That
from,
does make sense, and I'll agree because of this
Yeah,
perfect
he-
example that I have
yeah.
in real life.
He takes orders from fucking Palpatine, who completely disowns him. Still takes orders, then tries to expose Palpatine. That doesn't work. And then his lifelong goal is to fucking
Good
defeat
job, baby.
Obi-Wan, and he
What?
can't do that,
He
but he
just
still
doesn't
proceeds
know.
to do it. That's a bitch. And then loses to
Because he
him in
couldn't
the
get
very
over it,
end.
right? Like,
Yeah.
he couldn't get over it. He couldn't let it go, and things like that.
Well, there's other stuff that are
No, I'm
into
just
it.
saying, like people that can't let shit go, like
No, I don't think that. I don't think that's what makes you a bitch.
Oh,
What
then what?
makes
I
you a
think-
bitch
you
is
know,
the
people
fact
say
that
that-
you're evil and you're trying
You're
to.
evil.
You're trying to prove that you're an evil person, but really you're kind of like Jedi. Like he's kind of like at the very end of
So you think he was
At
not
the
as
very
evil
end
as
of-
he was wanting people to believe he was?
that's exactly it. At the very end of Maul's so at the
I
very
think
end
you
of
wanted my
Maul's
girlfriend.
journey, yeah, Obi-Wan literally is holding him in his hands and like
Yeah,
and he's like Maul's really he's just fucked. He's just clouded by the dark side.
good
Like,
shit.
That's what I'm saying.
I see. That was a pretty basic. That was a good conversation. Or was, we didn't
Well, some
got it.
people don't like Yoda. They think Yoda's a manipulator.
Yoda's a pervert.
Oh wow.
You talk about Darth fucking Jar Jar, dude?
Where's that?
Darth Jar Jar, the bad motherfucker. Hey, you want this?
All right, so Drew, you can ask any of us in here a random question, like random question that we have to answer. It doesn't mean what you have to like try to do when someone's going to cause an argument.
No, it has
It
nothing
could
to
be
do
like-
with anybody in this office. Do you think?
Oh God.
Do you think like fucking the government is like ran by a higher power?
Like what, the fucking Illuminati?
Yeah,
Yeah,
literally.
fucking 100%.
Like, do you think like we're like just bred and
We're
ran?
just pawns.
Okay,
Like, we're just fucking little fucking.
What about you? Do you think that?
100%.
Yeah, absolutely. All right.
I don't think the government runs anything, honestly.
Me neither.
Yeah,
But we
they're a
don't get into
fucking
that.
Luckily, our last one didn't get shot down after some of the shit we were talking about. But go back and check that one out. That's STNR Podcast Uncensored. What are you fucking doing?
He said no, dude.
I know, but you're fucking holding in front of my face.
It's a new.
All right, Joel, you can ask anybody a question.
Anyone a question?
Anybody? Well, he didn't disappear. Are you with the Department of Agriculture? You have to tell us.
He's like, all right, guys, I have 7 to you.
Whoa.
Yeah, so you have to ask any of us. You don't have to, but ask anybody in here a question.
No, I'm gonna ask you because you're the boss, so it's only fits right to ask you. Say like we'll ask like what's your experience been, with the whole, being sales manager, running kind of the ship here, being the leader of the boat, standing in front of all the bullets that we take, just being the leader that we look to every day and kind of give us some motivation. It's definitely felt when you're not here.
Yeah.
I definitely would like to hear from your perspective how it feels, especially with the new crew coming in. I won't call us a new crew no more.
No, even the new crew.
Yeah, that's facts. Me too. I was wondering that too, because when you aren't here, it's felt, bro. Like real shit.
Mm-hmm. Fuck it. Yeah. No, it's been nothing but fucking amazing since the very, very beginning. I know in the first few podcasts we kind of talked about like the birth of the inside team that now is the sales team and being able to do it. But like the interviews are a vital part of the building of it. And you spoke on the interviews earlier. Like we normally do like group interviews, like, and it was kind of a group interview, but that one was like kind of hybrid because it was over the phone. But that just shows you kind of the mentality we have here. Like it's not your normal business to where you have to fill out an application when we're gonna call you and you have to come into office 3 fucking times before you get approved to have a job and shit like that. So I kind of wanted it to be a little bit of intense, but at the same time just a real conversation when we interview. And we look for really just dope, cool people that we could vibe with and actually get along with in this environment. Because like I said before, sales, I've done this shit for 20 plus years, and most places it's not as fun as this place can be. The industry in itself is literally the most dopest industry I think you can work in. Most of the people are, laid back and really calm because of the products. Like they're all like, look at where you're at. Like, well, I mean, most eccentric people, speaking of eccentric, our team, I would say, is very eccentric. We've had a new crew did come in, but you guys been here, 4 months now? So not even new. Like, so now you're just a part of it. You're pillars in the build.
That's it, man. That's crazy. It feels like a lifetime.
Yeah, it has.
It's crazy. I mean, you've got, like Joel, like introducing himself. You guys get to know him a little bit more as we go along. Drew is a fucking character, of course. You've seen shit with this guy on social media, on our little clips on TikTok and all that. He's in a lot of them. But he's a good sales guy. He started brand new, green, did construction, never did sales before in his life. Had the opportunity to kind of interview for the job. We spoke immediately. I felt, like there was something there, just the vibe you got. He wound up moving from fucking Philadelphia down here, and in the very beginning, I don't know if you would agree, but in the very beginning, at first you were kind of trying to find your footing, like you weren't really sure if you had made the right decision.
Yeah, I was fucking lost, because I never was a sales anything. Well, I mean a little bit, but not even to this extreme. I was like, maybe I made a fucking mistake, man, because it was scary. Because you got Jaden, and EJ fucking just destroying shit, and it's like, how do I compete with that? And then Saunders fucking walked us through it, and the fucking dude should get an award for fucking.
Well, that's what I was speak on, is the fact that both of you, when you first came, well, actually it's 2 separate things, because I'm gonna get back to that in a minute. But Joel in training was one of the most impressive things I think I've ever seen in any training class that I've ever ran, in all the years that I've done this crazy shit. Having him in there, like, he was on top of shit left and right. Like, he was answering the questions thorough. He was ready to fucking go. And then Drew, he came, like I said, nothing. And then, we spoke a few times. I mean, just give it time type thing, be patient, and you had it. And the next thing you know, he found his footing, just went to a fucking trade show, and he's fucking killing it. He broke some records this month for inside team as far as, personal goals and whatnot to be at. He fucking crushed that. So, huge shout out to both of you guys. And of course, Jaden, I mean, from day one,
killer, dude.
and the rest of the entire team. Like each of you guys make it fun to be a manager of a sales team because you do your thing, you grind, you work, you listen. If I have some kind of like advice or a little bit of a fucking lesson I want to show out, like I try to deliver it in a cool way as far as not like I'm yelling at you or anything like that. Like just conversations, but all of you are attentive and you actually apply those things. So that's why everything is going so well in here. So
Yeah, so I've never had a boss like you, like not even on the dig grind shit.
Yeah, no real shit. Like, I'm like, I can only imagine Saunders walks in. He's like, I got like fucking 10 sons to deal with, bro. Like,
yeah, so that shit. Sometimes that be feeling like that shit for real. Like with multiple of you. Like I'll be going home and I'm like, oh man, I'm like, because this fucker calls me old all the time. And I'm like, fuck you, I'm not old. But then I feel old driving home because I'm like, man, I hope dude's okay. I hope he figures that out. Like and all this shit. I'm like, what am I gonna do to help this guy?
I like that we all got on the phone last night.
And that was the first time we all hung out outside of work.
Well, I think it was funny because we obviously got a little chewed out, so it was funny to get you on the phone because I knew you were a little stressed.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I wanted to kind of bring the mood down before we came into the office.
Right.
And
I
I
wanted to make
that's
sure we got our bagels at the end of the day.
And
Oh yeah. Hey, how we got the bagel shop like in the fucking parking lot? Like I was like, should I really get to
Yo, I was on the phone with X and Ken, and I was like, I wouldn't be mad if you didn't get us bagels, man. Honestly, fuck it. Like,
yeah, but that's the thing. Like, if fucking Saunders is off, we're all
Yeah,
off.
bro,
Like,
honestly,
when Saunders is
That's a
on,
fact.
we're fucking off.
we try to. I mean, I'll speak for myself and everybody around me. We try to follow suit. Like when he says something, we really try to follow everything he says. Not go around anything. If we honestly, he's very easygoing with a lot of shit. Like all of our invoices, a lot of stuff. I go to him. I pre-plan it, but I go to him anyway, and gives me the green light. You know what I'm saying? I'll go to Jaden first. Run it up the chain of command. Jaden will say what he feels. He'll always tell me, go to Saunders at the end of the day if you feel you need to go to help. And I go to Saunders and he'll tell me, you're good. So it's at the end of the day, it's great leadership here. And, from the beginning, at the end of the day, you go to Jaden, you go to EJ, you go to Saunders, even Leilani,
Yeah,
Tom, whatever.
and same thing with that. Like, even personal shit. Like, I never thought that you can go to your boss for personal shit because I come from the construction industry. But fucking Saunders, like, he is like one of us, like growing up wise at least. So he kind of got all the experiences we're having right now in our life. So he knows what the fuck to say most of the time. Sometimes I'm like, quiet.
All right, that's good shit. My question, I'm gonna try and make this simple, but I'm gonna ask it to all three of you. Okay, you have to go on a 10-hour road trip, no stops, nothing like that. You're just driving, other person controlling every fucking thing. I'm talking about music, where you stop to eat.
Only one person?
Yeah, it's you, and then you're gonna be able to pick up the other
From the
person.
office.
Yeah. So, I mean, you have to go and you have to stop every time they ask you to stop at the bathroom, if they want to eat, if they want to fucking listen to music, whatever they want to do, and you cannot block out the sound of their voice.
Oh,
We can only pick one person?
I got my pick.
No, you got a choice.
You got a choice?
Oh, you
Yeah.
got it. Oh, you're giving us the people.
I'll give you, I'll just do it this way, because I had two. I had two people, but I'll say the
That's actually hilarious.
entire sales team.
I got mine. I'll go first.
No.
So, like, based off how you described it, like, they control everything.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna take Ken, honestly, because Ken, I fucking drilled some of my music into Ken, so I know Ken puts it in the mix. Ken also, he don't want to talk ever anyway. And if he does talk, when he's done talking, he literally is like, I'm done talking. So he's not going to annoy me like with his voice, I guess. And then as for like bathroom and where to eat, I could find anything on any menu. And bathroom, I already know fucking Ken is going to be like, yeah, we're getting there at this fucking time. I don't care what the fuck.
It only does have like
Yeah, I don't care what.
platinum number.
Dude, and he's like, I don't care what you. So I think
that shit
like,
delivers you as you're driving.
I would fucking do a road trip with any of these fucking guys. Truthfully, like we would all get like me and Jaden. Like we fucking have done a few different road trips, so
Yeah, you guys went on vacation. What to the?
No, not me. But like low key, I would go on a road trip with any of these fucking guys because everyone's cool. But Ken,
You were gonna say Kent too?
yeah, if I was gonna do Ken, or no, come on.
Well, I was gonna say Ken, but
Yeah.
I mean, his reasons are different. Ken
Yeah.
talks to me, so Ken doesn't talk.
Ken has good conversation, but if you don't want to talk, he won't. Like,
Me and Ken talk a lot, like all day, every day, and I listen to his conversations, and he just makes me laugh. But honestly, I'll say, he's pretty chill guy, easygoing to where he knows what he wants, and I'm the one that's usually like, oh, I don't know if I want this or this. We sit here arguing about food all day. Me and Ken since like the second week, since like the second month we ordered food together. So it's like we always go back and forth about what we want.
Well, you guys
so cute, man. That's so cute.
No, they gravitated towards each other. Like, even in the
Did you hear how he described it though? Since week 2, bro, when we first started.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, what else? Some people just vibe.
Bro, if I would have said that shit, I would have got fucking gay shit.
Whoa, hold on, wait. He wants to talk. He wants to talk all this. He wants to talk all this shit, right? Hold on. Mind you. Drew sat next to me since day one, right? Drew sat next to me since day one. Drew asked Saunders specifically if he can sit next to Ken, and moved his seat to sit next to Ken.
No, Ken taught me how to sell better. I'm not gonna lie.
That's fine.
Like that's why.
And then guess what? A couple weeks later, Ken asked to move to sit next to me. So that's all I'm saying.
That's fine, but I moved next to Ken to learn how. Ken's a fucking killer.
Drew's a killer. But honestly, if I didn't pick Ken, I would pick Jaden because that's my since day one. Like I feel like Jaden. Obviously that was my team captain when we started all this. So it was a little. I leaned on Jaden a lot. I asked him a lot. To this day, every time I have a question, I go to Jaden. First, like I just. Whatever it is, what it is. Sometimes I go to EJ. EJ's a little more
reserved.
serious.
EJ's been on a few of the podcasts. You've seen him on.
He's a little more serious, a little more stern. I don't like to go to him with everything because I have to have my facts and ordinance because he'll check everything. You know what I'm saying?
He's thorough.
Jaden's gonna motivate me and tell me what I need to hear, and I'm gonna, he's helping me close a lot of deals. When I have somebody that doesn't answer or doesn't, pay their invoice, guess who's calling you? It won't be me. It would be Jaden, because if I call you, it's going to be a different conversation than this guy, because he's very good at what he does. So, I have to go to him with that. I'm getting better at, being patient and collecting, but, the way I feel about payment is, you want something, you're going to pay for it. When I go to the store, I buy something because I want it, and I get it at that moment. But, we won't talk about too much this time. I love my shops. You guys are all great.
Real quick for Jaden goes, I would throw some props to EJ. When I went to Champs, I kind of got to know EJ a little bit better. Yeah, he's fire fucking dude. He's just about his shit, and that's why he's fucking so successful.
He's fucking.
But you get EJ in a chill environment and everyone's having a good time. EJ's a fucking cool fucking guy.
No, I've never seen somebody work at 6 a.m. Like I'm still sleeping and I wake up to use the bathroom. And he's putting there's a fucking invoice. There's a toothbrush next to his iPad, and I'm like, yo, this guy, like, I'm not gonna lie. He might be a cyborg. He might be a robot.
Oh no, he is.
He might be a robot. He eats, sleeps, and breathes STNR, and that's why he's really good at what he does.
Who would you pick?
Who would I pick? I don't know, man. Like.
You had 14 minutes to think about it.
we learned about the Palestine War together.
Oh God, bro. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, I can't answer that, bro. I feel like I fuck with everybody.
Yeah, just do it, bro. No offense, bro.
Yeah, there's no offense.
I really can't.
I'll make it easier for you. Who's the one person in the road?
I'll probably pick Joe or
not
Zig
want to go on a road trip with if they were in control of everything.
In control of everything,
and this is the person you at least want to go.
I already know who he's going to pick and who you're thinking he's going to pick. Not me at all. No, I'm not even thinking about me,
bro. Least? Nah, I can't.
I said it might be easier.
We're all thinking about it.
It's trying to set that shit up, bro.
Jaden's not thinking about it though.
Nah, I ain't want to. Nah, everybody cool, bro. But I choose.
That's good leadership and team leadership right there, guys.
Nah, I got you.
That's good team leadership.
Jaden.
But I got Joe and Zay, bro. I fuck with them boys.
I appreciate it. Zay is that guy.
I fuck with E, bro. Like, so, like, I feel like having EJ in any trip we go to is kind of lit.
Yeah.
Because you kind of see a different side of him.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait to see that.
Like,
cool,
EJ,
bro. Though, like, low-key, he's well-rounded about everything. Like, he can talk in a conversation about music, about rap music. Like, EJ knows rock music. He knows rap music. Like, he's one of them types of dudes, too.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
I mean, EJ's our fact checker. Every time it comes down to something, he's the first one to go check.
He's the first one to do the research. Having debate with EJ is fun. EJ's fun to have debates with because he will pull like, especially like when it comes to, like Batman and shit, he'll pull some shit up. Like,
yeah, he's one of those 9 computers.
He's literally Alfred on the fucking Bat computer. Dude, having debates.
Every time I go to him, I'm like, EJ. I'm so scared. I'm like, are you on the phone? Are you on the phone? Because like he's always on the phone. So I'm like, I don't know.
That's what I learned with EJ after champs, bro. Just go up to him. Like,
he's that guy.
He's not gonna get mad. Like I used to think
he sends me a lot of contacts and a lot of shops, and he tries to help out a lot. So I appreciate
super dope.
Yeah, I used to think that too. But I'll go fucking bother him now.
So as we mentioned before, this episode is brought to you by 7 C's, full spectrum kratom product. Fucking absolutely taken over everywhere, especially like Florida and Georgia and things like that. You gotta fucking check it out. If you want to know a little bit more about it, we're about to jump into that now. I'll speak a little bit and I'll let these guys tell you a little bit more because they're fucking offering it every fucking day and moving it like fucking crazy. So, in a lot of states, and a lot of you are familiar, and even on some of our other podcasts, we got into the subject of 7-OH. 7-OH is a crazy popular supplement, if you want to say, or product at the moment, making so much waves in the world and the country that they starting to ban it across different states. So for people that still needed to use something like this or was interested in trying it and that helps them and benefits them, again, that's why we offer these products, is to benefit people and to help them. It's nothing else other than that. We decided to create 7 C's. So 7 C's is a full spectrum raw kratom product. It's 200 milligrams. And then what it is 75% of that is metrogenine. So about 175 milligrams. Once you ingest it, you take it into your body and your liver starts to metabolize it at anywhere between an 18 and a 23% rate. And it converts it over to pure 7-OH. So you get all the benefits of kratom in the very beginning of the wave, and then at the tail end of it, then you start getting the benefits and the effects of the 7-OH. It's totally legal everywhere. It's fully compliant, child-proof packaging. It's got a dope design. 7 C's, it just kind of rolls off the tongue, and then it's also just very easy to see. So the shops that you have that you walk into and you try your products, I would suggest probably looking up towards the counter, because most likely that's where it's going to be because of how fast it's moving. Again, if they don't have it, reach out to STNRcreations.com. You can order a few samples of yourself, try it out. You're going to absolutely fucking love it. It does everything you want it to do. You can ride around with it. It's good to fucking go. And then get your shops to pick it up. It's phenomenal. We have multiple flavors right now. We're getting ready to release 2 more flavors within the next, I'd say, month or so, maybe beginning of January. Absolutely, like I said, great product, and it's totally compliant. That's the biggest thing that is beneficial to your smoke shops when you talk to them about it, is that it's fully compliant, child-proof. There's no worry about any kind of Department of Agriculture or anything coming in trying to snap this shit. It's totally good to go. You can go and have it anywhere. So I would highly suggest checking it out. These guys have been selling the shit out of it for the last 2-3 months. Every month it's jumping up. We can't keep it hardly fucking in stock. But we're on top of that, and we always have it ready to go, and we push it out as fast as we can. But it's absolutely taken over the fucking industry. What is your guys' thoughts on this? Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll speak on that shit real quick. So my favorite part about the 7 C's is you go to the shop and you either get 7-hydroxy or you get kratom. With this, you get 7-hydroxy and kratom. It's the full spectrum kratom. So it starts off with the kratom. You get the kratom first, and then as it goes through your liver, that's when you get the 7-hydroxy. So you get that double tap effect. Especially for you construction guys like my own dad that takes the shit. Makes them feel better, after you're done, all that good stuff. After you're done working, pop one and you're feeling better, you know what I mean? You're not sore, things like that. And you get that kratom good feel, and then it rolls right into the 7-hydroxy, and it's perfect. You stick to what you can take, and you get that nice feeling with that, man. I'm telling you, it's great. We can't even keep it in stock.
Sticking to what you can take is huge. Again, like in all their other information podcasts and things like that, we got 45. We're at 45 minutes, or we have 45 minutes left.
45. I'm just letting you know we have 45.
Okay.
No, we're good.
like we were talking about with, the other things like that, as far as the 7OH and things like that, you want to make sure you're taking it responsibly with anything, again, and not to get all fucking dad mode. Like anything that you do, don't do it in excess and you'll be fine. You take it the way it's, it's intended to be taken and you'll find benefits in it. You may have to adjust your dosage because you might have a different body chemistry than the other person. But still, when you get, this is what you'll see when you walk in to the shop. You'll most likely see one of these boxes maybe open or in the back, but this will probably be what you'll be seeing. And that's what I'm saying. It's small, it's compact, cool ass fucking label. It's child proof. It's got the little pinchy things. You have to fucking open it up. And then you get 4 tablets. Well, 4 tablets. Each tablet is technically 4 servings. I usually suggest people take half up front and then they can, adjust it as then. But again, when you walk in there, this is what you're fucking looking for. So take a look for that. Grab a fucking jar of it. Try it out. Or like I said, order online at STNRcreations.com. Either way, give it a fucking shot. It's not going to fucking harm you. You're going to see a benefit from it if you need that kind of thing. And it's fucking easy access and it's good for everybody. So I know you've been selling the shit out of it too, Joel. What would you say is your biggest, if you had to sum it up to your customers calling you back in one word, what is the biggest feedback you get for this?
The biggest feedback I get, honestly, would be that it's moving. That's the key definition. It's moving, it's selling, and they're ordering and ordering and ordering. The biggest increase of my revenue has been from 7Cs. As many as 3 grams in my sold, free rolls, whatever. 7Cs is probably 80% in my orders every single time. It doesn't fail. And the way I see it is like, it speaks for itself, right? They banned 7-hydroxy for a reason. They did all these things for a reason. It takes money from Big Farm, blah, blah, blah. And they do these things for a reason because it works. You know what I'm saying? It's better than going to the street and getting something that potentially can honestly kill you. It gives people an opportunity to be able to, people that can't afford these pharmaceutical drugs that are, charging so much to get these prescriptions, they have pain, they're going through it, they need something to get them through it. They take this, it won't kill you. It'll make you feel better. And, a lot of people have opinions on it, but it's selling. It's selling because it helps people, and it helps people in many different ways. It helps people that take it, helps them feel better. Any single drug or any single substance that you take can help you, and it can also abuse you.
Yeah.
And that's up to the person. If you take something to the point where it abuses you, that's your problem. But if you take something to the point where you're benefiting it to what it's supposed to do, and that's help you at the end of the day, make you feel better.
Yeah, if you're allowing it to work,
that's what I'm saying.
Like if you're allowing it to do what it's intended to do,
100%,
you can fucking be cool. But
so when they ban things like 7-hydroxy that's helping people, we're on top of it to where we can find something that's gonna help you. It's gonna equal out to what was helping you before, and it's gonna help you now. And people are buying it, and it's a proof with what it is. People buy it, it sells. It's probably, if I had to guess, the number, I might be wrong. This might be the number one thing that's been sold in this company.
I agree.
This guy's got a debate
as a product. Like if I'm being honest,
Yeah,
I know our 3 grams go crazy.
Well,
Shout out our 3 grams to the moon, Mary Jane, Stoners one, they go stupid. Everybody loves them. But this product right here, I've never had I asked for this like any other product. It's insane.
And you explain it right. If you explain it right to your clientele and tell them, make sure you're paying attention to what you can take and can handle. That's a big difference too. Like I said, my dad, construction. I tell him what to take. He takes it like a vitamin. It works wonders for him, and he has no health issues. He doesn't have any health issues from it or anything like that. It's actually enhancing, his older age.
The things that are on the bottle, they're recommendations for a reason. We want it to be beneficial to people, but before the comments start or before any of the other side starts, sneaking around and talking about this type of product, we've already spoken about that whole realm as far as if this will benefit Jaden because he has a sore back or a muscle issue from playing sports or whatever it may be, and he takes it as he's supposed to take it, it's most likely going to help him. If I decide like, hey, I'm going to eat this shit because I'm just wanting to eat it, like I'm going to eat fucking 4 of these at once, I'm going to be a fucking dumbass, and it's going to affect me in a negative way. And then if I enjoyed that somewhat, then I'm probably going to start trying to chase that. But again, it starts with responsibility, not only of us, as far as being able to explain to you guys exactly what this product is and what it does to you, and not just try to push it down people's throat. We want it to be beneficial. If you're not familiar with the product, I don't suggest you taking it. If you've never taken Kratom, I don't suggest you starting off with something like this. But do your research, and then you fucking, if it's going to be the right fit for you, you rock with it and take it responsibly, and you'll be just fine. But again, 7Cs, I was cool enough to sponsor this entire fucking podcast. Big things coming in the future from them, and we will definitely be here to ride the wave. 7Cs.
Get it?
Ride the wave, get it?
It's a big wave, bro.
All right. For the audience that has actually taken the time to watch all of our podcasts, we had a few changes as far as the way it's run, the way it's going to move forward, and things like that. Nothing crazy as far as changes, but the direction it's going to go now is actually going to be something I think you guys will enjoy a lot more. It's going to be something that is actually common and fucking today. Like, it's not like some outdated horse shit. This is definitely not like us sitting in just a random building, like talking about what we're seeing each day. Like, we're going to actually tell you some cool stuff. And we're going to try to make waves again, little cool little joke or whatever, but this will be one of the hottest podcasts of 2026. I'll put my fucking money on it. You can speak to anyone in here. Whenever I say I see something, as far as I can usually, not now a fucking oracle or any of that horse shit, but I can usually look at things and how things are structured and be like, yeah, by this time, this is going to be at this fucking level. I've done it with the sales team. I've done it with our fucking whole crew. I'm going to tell you right now, keep watching this fucking podcast, and I guarantee you, you will be seeing it on bigger platforms because we're about to change the fucking game. You know, podcasts are fucking saturated right now. There's fucking billions of them. Just like the fucking smoke industry. But STNR came into that industry and we actually fucking shook it up a little bit and we changed some things. And we're not going to do anything different with this podcast as far as shaking things up. We're going to fucking rock the fuck out of it. We got fucking Alexander the Don, which is the fucking program director and, you know, producer and all of this. You talk about talent, it's fucking through the fucking roof, man. So just stay tuned. It's going to get fucking crazy. I just wanted to say that real quick. In the future, we're going to definitely be doing employee shout-outs.
You're fried as fuck, dude.
Yeah, chilling, bro.
Is he high?
He's fried. Look at his eyes.
That's how I am at work.
So when we get into 2026, we're going to start doing employee shout-outs, like employee of the month. That way, each time we'll most likely have a different rep on. That way you get to at least introduce them and, you know, see who we are. And all of us, there's so many of us, more to come in January. Probably looking at bringing 10 more people or more in.
This is the time to mention it, bro. Oh gosh.
This is a appropriate podcast. We have to do uncensored podcast for that.
Yeah. How is it unappropriate? It seems like it won't be to me.
I don't know if I'm really serious about wanting that. I knew it. Something coming through. I'll be out there for you. Anyway, and we're gonna start doing shout outs. Any of you guys that are out there, if you want to shout one of your favorite shops out, whatever shop you go to every fucking day to pick up your wraps or your fucking 7Cs or any of your other awesome ass products, hit us in the comments. Let us know the shop. Let us know where they're at. And what we'll do is, if we already do business with them, we're going to fucking shout them the fuck out, and we're going to give them some product, and we're going to give them some swag and shit like that. And if we're not in there yet, but there's still a dope ass product, fucking introduce us. We're fucking cool ass fucking people. They're cool ass people. We get together and, you know, we got some dope ass products and shit for you, and we'll figure something out.
Yeah. One of my shops just 2 weeks ago won $250 gift card just because he was feeling generous. And he was like, let's do a raffle. Fuck it.
It's, you know, lovely. It'd be awesome if we could do an on-site fucking, you know, podcast at one of these shops at one moment. Like, we meet them up and do a little good business and we go live there. Might be fucking cool. So, I don't know. Big things are coming.
I'd love to shout out some shops. I mean,
same here.
On the next podcast, whatever, with us fucking sitting in front of this table and talking shit to you, what would you like to hear about more? Deep fake evidence, if you're familiar with that, you know, what are your thoughts on that? Do you want to hear our perspective on that shit? TikTok pranks on how fucking crazy they get right now, and as far as, you know, how just some dangerous, some fucking very dangerous pranks. Like, do they go too far? Is it funny? Is it, you know, what is it? If you'd rather see our on that, unlicensed veneer techs, Google that and tell me what that is, because I don't know what that is. Career path involves people taking short training courses to offer veneer services without a license, creating it. Holy shit!
That sounds crazy. Though.
That's fucking wild. So there's people out there just learning how to put fucking veneers on people for like 3 weeks, and then they're in there fucking just fucking people's mouths all up, like just like like doing all. Whoa, fuck that. That's crazy.
Bro, because he's never gonna do it.
And parasocial relationships. Or if there's anything you guys would like to hear our perspective on, like how these two fuckers haven't shut up for the last 13 minutes. Like,
No, we were talking.
what you guys would like?
Ethics.
Ethics.
Nah, we were talking about because you said getting people on the podcast. So we were talking about what would it take to get Ken on the podcast.
Oh, he'll come on here eventually.
We won't. No,
We'll see. But that's why I say, hey, if you guys want to drop a comment, definitely like it, share this shit, whatever the fuck, on whatever
everybody
platform we're
comment
on.
Ken come on the podcast.
Yeah, hashtag bring Ken on. Like, see if you can get that going. But if you guys legitimately have questions, fucking something you want us to get, give our perspective on, anything. What if you want these two to argue about something? Fucking throw it in there. Fucking engage with us. Let's get to fucking know each other, and that way we can build this thing together. Get ready to close this things out. Final thoughts on fucking everything. Life, fucking whatever you want. You got 2 minutes to fucking do all your shout outs and shit.
Man, shout out all my shops, man. My favorite shops, I'll say, Jamie over there. Tri-State. Of course, I like to say, Nikki with E-Smoker, awesome. MJM Vapor, Maddie, of course. But, shout out all my shops and
Like $14.
anyways, that's it.
I'll shout out my shops too.
Oh,
West Virginia, you guys been nothing but fire.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Fucking.
This is the West Virginia Whisperer.
Yeah, literally, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Pray to God, West Virginia is great forever.
But yeah.
I'm sending Drew on the road to West Virginia.
But shout out everybody. Thanks for this job is surreal. So thanks guys. I couldn't imagine going back to doing what I used to do. Fuck that noise.
Joel?
Oh man, we're shouting out shops. I didn't know we were doing.
No, we're shouting out. Well,
Oh shit! Go Birds! Fucking
yeah, that's
go fucking Birds! We're fucking killing it, boys.
I'll shout out.
Going back to the Super Bowl.
They're going back buying tickets.
Yeah, how about that shitbag fucking Jamar Chase?
Oh, this guy.
Wow.
We have a bet already. I don't know if you've already forgot.
Oh no, $100. Birds are going back to the bowl.
If they make it to the Super Bowl, I will give them $100. But I don't think it's fucking happening.
Well, you see what they're fucking doing. Come on.
Yeah.
Beat the fucking Lions.
Anyway.
Oh, yeah. Let Joel talk.
Anyway. Since we're shouting out shops, shout out Easy Liquor. The best liquor / smoke shop in Sanford. They're doing their thing over there. Shout out Lucid Dreams over there. Vero Beach doing their thing over there. Great shop over there. A lot of great shops everywhere. I'm kind of a little high right now, so I can't take everybody. But everybody's great. Love everybody. I'll say biggest thing right now is 7 Seas. That's the biggest thing. That's what's gonna be the biggest thing. So if you're not on it now, I say get on it.
Get on it.
If you don't get on it now, I can't say the word that I want to say. Probably get canceled, but you might want to do some personal thinking on why you don't have this. If you don't have this in your shop, just know that you're missing a certain amount of revenue that can take your shop from here to here. So if you don't have it, let's get it. You can contact me. You can contact Drew. You can contact Jaden. You can contact anybody here who will get you right.
Shit, if you want to fucking talk to Saunders, that motherfucker.
Yeah, call me. I don't give a shit.
I'll get on the phone too. Like,
well, I'm going to shout out, of course, to prove that I'm a real person first and foremost. I'm shouting out my family. We have, me and personally, I have a very supportive fucking family. We're doing big things in this. We all work together. Everyone understands each other. So, of course, huge shout out to fucking my family. Shout out to my other family, which is these 3 guys and the rest. The sales team, absolutely doing fucking amazing things. I'm blessed every fucking day to come in this bitch and be able to work with these type of people. Shout out to Alexander the Don, fucking gonna change the fucking game with this podcast. He's got amazing talent. Like I said, I say it a lot, but you can, in the future, you'll probably see more and more of where he came from and what he's done and who he's worked with. Talented, multi-fucking talented person.
All the TikToks.
We're gonna shout out Jeff. Come on,
that guy. Jeff is that fucking guy.
He's always willing to have a fucking beer. Is what I like about him.
New web guy.
You gotta get his friend.
Frank Jeff, new web guy.
You gotta get low.
Get low.
Yeah. Fucked up, right?
New web guy.
I'll be doing all the e-commerce. If you get any emails, that'll be for me. I'm not gonna lie, look at Jeff was Department of Ag. So he's all good. I'm not a fan.
Yeah, we told Brian too.
Yeah. Jeff's fucking awesome. You're going to see more of him in the future. Everybody in the background of the entire STNR company that never comes on to the podcast and probably will never come on these podcasts. But we have some vital people in the back end that really run the ship on a huger level. Of course, our owner. I won't say his name. But again, shout out to him.
Slide on.
And hey, shout out to all of you motherfuckers too, man, because you guys watching us and actually fucking entertaining the fact that we get on here and some of it might be a little fucking abstract, but we'll be fucking entertaining, like fucking let us fucking entertain you and let's fucking get to know each other and keep watching, share this shit. Scrolling through, I can guarantee you 9 out of the 10 people that you scroll through and look at, they're fucking dipshits. We are not fucking dipshits. We'll do some funny shit. Like, man, this guy's a dipshit.
You are.
But, fucking jump on this fucking train and let's fucking take over 2026 and get this fucking going. Did you hear me?
I told these guys.
Yeah, no.
I told these guys.
No, you just said no. You are.
So there we go. We're gonna end it with these two arguments. Hey, if there's ever outtakes, you probably see these two on that shit. But hey, shout out to everybody again. Let's fucking wrap this bitch up. Next podcast, you're looking at probably what? 2 weeks? Next week. Let's fucking run it. Put it on the fucking page.
Ellie like that weirdo.
You're like, we should
Just fucking see, man.
see who they want on the podcast.
Yeah.
Instagram, check out who.
Hey, maybe we can do a video to where we put like all our sales reps up in a fucking video, a voting thing, or even some other people, and you guys say who you want on this bitch. Like, someone might seem interesting to you. You might want to talk to them. But yeah, let's fucking rock out. Let's fucking going. Awesome show. I think everybody fucking always a pleasure. Yeah. Shout out again to everybody. Let's wrap this bitch up and get the fuck home.
Oh yeah, we gotta work tomorrow.
Yes, sir.